Nick, do you know what episode we're on?
7.
Oh, he's right.
Welcome to episode 7, everybody.
I'm actually impressed that you knew the episode.
Well, it was the same one that I tried last time.
Oh yeah, you said 7 last time. I guess
Well, it's because of the lost episode.
If you just keep saying 7,
no,
you're gonna get it wrong next time. But
no,
you got it right this
it'll
time.
Be 8.
It won't be. I have to get more water, but since we already started, I'm just gonna walk over here with this, just making a noise. Yeah, I had already started recording, so it's just a hassle. So, how you been, Nick? What's going on? What's going on with you?
I'm just hanging out. I'm entertaining the people.
You got a volleyball game Wednesday?
Yeah, dude, and I'm totally ready. My arm is almost completely healed.
Dude, you want to show the arm again so we can see?
Dude, it's
can you even tell?
It looks so good.
I can't even see from here.
Yeah, it looks so good. My arm is like
got to fill up the
good, dude.
The picture.
I'll be like, we get a spike off.
You're doing volleyball things?
Yeah, dude, like, get over the net.
That's pretty good.
Like 80 miles an hour at least.
80 miles an hour.
Over them hills.
I don't believe you at all now. You said that. There's no way.
Well, who knows, dude?
Me?
I got an arm like a cannon.
You don't.
Blast that thing in the stratosphere.
You got an arm like glass. That's what you got.
Nah, it's not glass. It's like strong, dude.
You got bones like glass, Nick.
Nah, my bone didn't break. It's the things around the bone that are the issue.
The tendons?
And the veins.
The tendons and the veins. Both.
Yeah, there's two things.
The muscles. Well, that
just
is
ruptured.
A vein. That is a vein injury, is what we discovered.
Yeah,
right?
well, it was
just exploding.
It was a twofold injury. It was the vein there, and then my tricep also destroyed because it's where I landed on the ground. I guess
I thought it was just the vein just pooling.
It's both
everywhere.
That's what was wrapped around the arm. The blood from inside that was once in the vein.
And it's been like that how 2 weeks now.
Yeah, going on 2 weeks. On Wednesday.
It's fine. It's more brown.
It looks way better. Yeah, it's not all the way around my arm.
Yeah. Still doesn't hurt or anything?
No. Nope.
Interesting.
It actually feels way better.
Well, I'd hope so. So you're like, I'm back at it, guys.
Yeah.
Just get a wristband, cover it. Be like, what injury?
God was like, rain.
What
last
injury?
Week.
Oh yeah, you couldn't do the game last week.
Yeah, it definitely would have. And probably forgotten about the injury mid-game.
I think how you say you would have if the game happened, but since it didn't, you're just kind of like, oh well. I guess you have to heal.
Yeah,
I guess you have to heal more now instead of rotting.
It's not rotting.
And pulsating away.
It's probably pulsating a bit, yeah.
You feel it?
No.
Is it that kind of injury where you feel it?
No, I never felt...
You feel your heartbeat?
The bruise here is always the tricep for some reason.
Huh.
I don't know how.
Yeah. And it never hurt at any point.
No.
Even if I were to come over there to jam my finger.
Well, if you did it to my tricep, not now, but before, but that, no.
Interesting.
No.
Injuries are weird, dude.
I know.
How does the body decide what hurts and what doesn't?
It's like, no, you're fine.
You're like, I mean, dude, I don't look fine. My arm is just kind of there. I don't know what's wrong, but it doesn't seem like it's fine.
Yeah, your ribs like, nah, you're good.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah, how does that hurt less than the injury you can't even see? It's wild.
Sometimes you just get random just nerve pain. Just sometimes I feel like I touch a plant that has pricklies, that kind of feeling where
it's just touch plants.
You can't see it, but it's you still feel what the fuck is that? I definitely feel something, but
usually it's from my screens while I'm cutting them, a small fragment will just that
little
hurts,
brass.
Yeah. Get the tweezers for that.
Yeah. Get that out.
Oh yeah. That shit stings.
Yeah.
Youch.
Well, it's just a piece of metal on the side.
Yeah, just a splinter.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got.
That's it. That's all you got for me today?
That's all I got, yeah.
All right. Well, good night, everybody.
That's all, folks.
Boop. Roll credits.
I literally just edited the 6th episode yesterday. And I usually do it way ahead of time. And I did not.
Dude, procrastinator.
And I usually make clips and do little videos, and I didn't do that either. So
you get them next
last
time.
week's podcast and then this week's podcast, I think we posted.
You get them next time.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I made clips today. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's something. They're Craigslist related clips. So those will be funny when those are posted. Talking about just, the shit we found. Some misconnections, some item.
Longing souls.
Yeah. Well, this is more a threatening soul. This was the one, the guy that saw the girl at the or the guy. We didn't decipher that. At the
man to man,
the soccer game. I forget what it was. The crew game.
Yeah, the lady that had no idea he existed. And
well, most of those, the women have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, she's just probably just in a crowd of people, had no idea that he was even there.
You just get the weird sixth sense that someone's is someone watching me?
And then he's like, I'm gonna go on Craigslist with
he
this.
Just he looks away. If you had a camera watching, you would see the one guy just turning as soon as she looks back his way, just
as fast as possible.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing anything.
No, not me. No, I'm not looking.
Not me.
You were looking, and it's
Everyone
obvious.
Saw
it. We all saw it.
Busted.
Yeah, those are fun to make into clips, just because no one sees that, right? Because you had no idea that was a thing. And
well, why would I?
It's literally just a peek into a weird sect of the local community.
It's truly fascinating. Yeah.
I should have found more, but should it be an episodely thing? Misconnections. Yeah. No.
Well, I mean, who's to say?
Or just Craigslist things.
Yeah. I mean, we can go back next time, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't get any Craigslist posts this time, guys.
Look up fish hatcheries instead of chickens.
That was a complete. Well, we only found the whole chicken situation because of the Craigslist. With the chicken for sale or whatever. They were just giving them away.
Wasn't that the only one that wasn't misconnections?
No, well, I think there was basically. I think that was actually because I don't think there was anything else new that was interesting for sale.
Dude, I wonder if anyone picked up that chicken.
I would a free chicken is a free chicken. So,
apparently, they're a hot commodity.
I mean, well, apparently they don't cost a lot at all.
No, you get huge quantities.
Yeah.
But free.
And whatever you want. You can literally just choose. I mean, apparently you don't really know I guess for sure what you're going to get every time.
It's like a box of chocolates.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I specifically want the females for eggs, I'd be pretty pissed if I got a male. Like that guy. They said it was a female and it's a male, and someone grabbed this thing.
That's why you get 50 of them. You're guaranteed.
Well, I mean, they had minimums like that, and we didn't show how many we actually ordered in the regular episode. We did in the Patreon, but just because we forgot to in the regular one. But it was 800 male chickens and 5 females.
Yeah. Not a lot of females.
Yeah. No,
probably should have had it reverse.
I don't know I don't think we did that on purpose. There's probably some bit of tact to that for the comedy, but not that I was aware of.
It's all conscious and planned.
I was gonna call the episode something funny, one of the names was the Black Cock something, but I just called it shipping chickens via USPS.
That's better. Yeah. That's definitely better.
Yeah. It's because that's more.
That's actually funny.
Just wait. Yeah. Shipping chickens. Yeah. So who knows? Maybe someone will watch that one.
I'd watch that.
Our Spotify impressions keep rising, but the listens don't. We have 2 weekly listeners on Spotify.
That's a lot of people.
But we're also on Apple Podcasts, and I don't know if we just have no listeners on there or if the analytics just doesn't show anything. But it's hard to say. We got over 100 followers on Instagram though.
Hey.
Yeah, we're also following 100 people.
Alex.
Yeah. gotta follow them back. We're cool guys.
Uh-huh.
But I also haven't posted on there for a week either. So if you're following us there, I'm sorry. I need to do that again. And then I can promote more posts and then just get more real followers that would actually like us instead of just following people, And
don't let divulge the secrets.
Yeah. Well, it was just it just looks better as 100 than as 10. So
yeah.
Now we can get our own people, our people. We had 20 people that we got on Instagram, or I forget how many, from just me spending money promoting it, promoting the posts. I spent like a total of like $20 or $30. It's not anything bad, you know. It's just about we just need to find people that would like us and aren't just following us, so we follow them back. Yeah.
Artificial numbers.
Yeah. Well, it's not art. Yeah. I mean, what is? It's not like they're bots. Yeah, they're actual.
No.
Yeah. They are not. They're not real. Yeah. That's why you only do.
They're real. They're real as in they're
you do it up to a point. Some people's strategy with that, which I think is kind of scummy, is when people follow you and you follow them. After like a day, you just unfollow them, and then you have like a really small following number with a lot of followers until like people realize, and then they just unfollow. But
yeah, some of them.
Yeah,
others just forget.
Well, that's why we found the 100 or whatever that
so now you're gonna
stick around.
All of them.
No, they're all people for the most part. I think that like are following way more people than that are being followed. So they'll just stick around just to keep us following them.
Sure.
It's all about desperation with these people. So that's what I'm playing off of here. It's I scratch your back, you'll scratch mine, and they really need their back scratched. Is what I'm saying here. Yeah. So.
You like your back scratched, huh?
Yeah. Another thing I noticed is that we get dry voice.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, and that's from the smoking that we both do. But it's good that you have water. I don't think you had water in the last podcast. Yeah, I could tell. There's a certain point in the last one where you're clearly in need of a drink and you just don't have one. And I'm just like, man, this is painful to edit, but
raspy.
I'm not gonna edit it. I'm just gonna turn your mic up, where it should be. You sound like like a smoker.
Well, that's the dry.
Yeah, exactly.
The dry throat.
It doesn't sound like you anymore. It just turns into just old, dry, tired voice.
Desert Nick.
Yeah,
they
Desert.
Call me.
They call you Dry Mouth Nick. This guy.
Let me get a little sip of water, please.
This dude, don't give him anything. This dude's been smoking. Let him sit in it. It's just like when you get in the car after smoking, and then you got a long drive ahead of you, and you forgot to get a drink beforehand.
I'd stop at a gas station.
You wouldn't even deal with it.
Fuck that shit.
I don't blame you.
It's the worst.
You'd either endure it and arrive at your destination like, does anyone have a drink? Desperately.
No.
Or you'd have to stop somewhere and just come back.
Yeah, even if you're like closer to the place, turn around.
I mean, at that point, you would just stop somewhere.
Maybe
right?
some snacks.
Well, yeah, you'd find an excuse just to,
little drinky poo.
Get some jelly beans or something.
Yeah, just be chilling.
Pack of smokes. You're like, I haven't had a store bought one in a while.
Yeah,
I want to treat
Camel
myself.
Crushes. They're good.
Camel Crushes. Isn't that what you used to smoke? Yeah.
So delicious.
You got to crush the glass so you can breathe it in. You got to crush the glass so you're able to breathe in the glass.
Well, it feels so good in the lungs.
I'm sure it does. Slicing you up.
Delicious.
Letting it really get in there.
Yeah,
Seep and soak in. Have you ever thought about like going to like Zins or like some kind of mouth form of nicotine instead of smoking, or do you need the smoking? Like, 'cause I need the smoking.
Yeah,
like especially with the weed.
Lungs. Like, I've used pouches.
I don't need. I'll specify. I prefer. I don't. No, it feels very nice. And the preferred method,
is
because we're getting closer to episode 10, and you know what's happening then. We're doing edibles before the episode, like 5 minutes before, so then the transformation can unfold before our eyes and your eyes. We'll just watch Nick's eyes go like this the entire time, just slowly closing.
I'm gonna probably get some sunglasses.
You're just gonna be like,
definitely gonna get some sunglasses.
I think you should, because then once they get squinty, just no one needs to see it.
Before that,
you won't get to be able to see. It won't be fun for you.
Well, not on the eyes.
I won't have sunglasses so you can see me. I mean, I'm always squinty, but I'll be even more squinty just for the occasion.
We don't squint.
Well, we usually record these on my days off, and I spend them just fucking doing my thing. I've been trying. What you want me to specify further? No.
No, I was say, is that different than
just touching the peen and smoking the ween? You know what I'm saying?
So you smoke ween?
No, I meant weed, but I had to rhyme with peen. Smoking the weed.
The green?
There you go.
No, Alex,
I could have said that.
It's too late.
The green. I said peen. Peen and green.
Yeah, because you got peen on the mind. Smoking peen.
If you got penis on the brain, it's going to come up in conversation. You know what I'm saying?
That's just what happens.
That's all I got to say. Yeah, but, speaking of what I spend my day doing, that, but also, I've been trying to start a clothing brand.
A clothing brand?
Yeah.
Now, what kind of materials are you using for your clothes?
See, I don't even know the answer to question number 1. But maybe it's because you asked the wrong question. Maybe it's not my fault. All right, hold on. We'll start over. Because I don't know the answer to that, but it's not my fault. It's because Nick doesn't know what questions to ask regarding this, or like what I'm actually intending. I am not involved in that process. Is not what I mean. I mean making like little logos to put on a shirt on my computer. Yeah,
graphic designer.
Yeah. No, but I am designing things on the computer. I wouldn't say I'm a graphic designer, but I am
designing graphically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not getting paid for it, so I'm not. It's not like a career path. As much as that would be great, right?
Yeah, it's fun.
Probably right.
It's fun to do. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if we reach a point where Nick like wants to contribute to the podcast, and like you would do like the clips, and
learn to edit.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But then you would have to like get someone for your computer, and you would have to learn what to look for, what's funny, and you would have to watch the fucking episodes. All stuff I already do.
Oh God.
I know, right? It's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Basically.
Well, we're not at that point yet, then.
No.
Right?
No.
Yeah, he doesn't care enough yet.
No.
I'm lucky enough to get him to just come in here once a week and do it. Yeah.
Lucky you are.
Yeah. Even this for both of us. I'm doing a lot of work. It is what it is.
Oh yeah.
It is what it is. It'd be nice to have actual fans soon though. Have comments on the YouTube videos or, more comments besides those Instagram ones that I showed you earlier. And those were only because I promoted the posts. I haven't done that in a week, so no new comments. But I'm sure we'll get some next week because if I post more of our clips, there's some silly clips. It's just putting the subtitles on it takes so fucking long. And I decided to just not do it on these Craigslist ones because we're just reading text on screen. So why put subtitles if you can just read it? It's right there. I'll just zoom in real far so you can read it. Boom.
You overestimate people's attention span.
Well, I move the text with it, what I'm saying. So
that's good. Yeah.
You get the ADHDs like me. I'm just like, oh, okay, I can actually keep up. Quickly. Keep it snappy or get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, yeah, it's got to be like 6 seconds.
Yeah. Well, I was making them like a minute long because that's like the limit. But like, I'm like, I feel like that even is too long for some of these fucking people. I need to make them like 20 or 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing.
Like, definitely not a minute. That's way too long for most people.
I mean, sometimes it takes a minute to get, like, I'm cutting out all the things to get the full bit. But, I could just get to the gist. Or, like, leave part of it out for like, suspense. Or, like, oh, you want to see the full thing? You gotta watch the episode. Be like that kind of asshole.
Like baiting them?
Yeah. Because no one watches the whole thing anyway, but I don't know. It's hard, dude.
Well, I mean, a minute long is a long time for people.
Even though it's an hour podcast.
Yeah, it's different. Like
a completely different audience, basically, right?
Yeah.
Even though that's how you grab people's attention sometimes, just through the clips.
I mean, there's some overlap.
Yeah. Depends how long the clips are, I think, though. They either have to be like 30 seconds or like close to like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Like if it's like a story or something, like a long clip, something like that. Like, I don't know, what's like if someone's having like an important conversation, it's like 10 minutes long, you know. You put that up as a clip. You don't have to watch the whole hour podcast, but here's part of it. I mean, because some people don't fucking do it. Like my telemarketing story, it's like 7 minutes long. And I'm like, I might as well just post that as just its own video.
Yeah. You know? I mean, at that point, it's not just like a clip. It's like a short video. Because
I'm like, goddamn, I just keep going on and on about this fucking thing. Apparently for 7 minutes, I'm just like skipping through, just like, oh, I'm still going on about this. So fucking how much it sucked, these weirdos, the people just, oh, you need a job? Come on in. Oh, a human? Yep, please. Yes.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. Well, you know, I wasn't really astute at the time. I was just more like, oh, you'll pay me money? Any amount of money? Okay. Almost like a whore. That was, and I wasn't doing I wasn't like working man stuff, but I was, you know, to that extent of like, you know, feeling like you're a working man. Right?
I think it's a little bit different.
It's definitely different, you know. It's actually taking something in the booty versus not.
I'd rather not.
Well, personally. You know, most men of the straight variety would rather not, I think. I think that's probably true.
I guess it depends on how badly you need the money.
I mean, even then, right? Even then, I don't even know how desperate I would need to be. I don't even know. What would it take, Nick, for you to like take it in the ass for some guy?
Make an offer, dude.
You want me to make an offer? Someone gives you what? All right, you're imagining Tyrone Biggums standing right here.
Why is it Tyrone?
Did you know who to picture if I'm saying that name? I didn't say anything specific except a name, but everybody listening, including Nick, pictured the same person. So we can all just agree with that. There's nothing racial. It just is what it is.
Why is his last name Biggums?
Is it? I don't know. But we got Tyrone Biggums here, coming up to Nick with a proposition. You know, he's approaching you. You first see his shadow. Obviously. He's much larger than you, obviously. You're like a little boy. You're intimidated by him. And he's like, hey, boy. Oh, God. I'm going to take you, but I'm going to give you money for it. It's going to be an indecent proposal. You are whoever the woman actress is in that movie. We'll put a picture of her up here. I don't know her name, but that's her. You know, so you guys, we'll put her name right below it, so you get that. You know, he walks up to you. You feel like a little boy, like I said.
Why?
He makes an indecent proposal.
Of how much?
You know, he thinks about it. He like rubs his like scruff because he's got some scruff, like light stubble. But he's like a good looking guy, you know. So you're a little bit torn. You're like, all right, this isn't like a bad looking guy, you know. He's very big though, so that's a little scary, you know. You don't know what's going on, you know, below the belt, so to speak. But you know what you're gonna have to do if you want this money.
Well, how much money is it?
We haven't even got to that yet.
Yeah, no.
But you're gonna consider it.
I wouldn't like this situation first of all.
Right. Well, he's approaching you very intimidatingly.
Yeah, and he's a much larger man than I.
Some people would like that. You are saying you wouldn't. You want to pick you up. You want to pick him up.
Yeah, I would like to be the one picking up Tyrone.
All right, Tyrone's gonna like curl up in your arms. this big buff guy. He's looking all cute. He's doing like one of these.
Just cradling him.
Yeah, just
delicately.
Looking up at you. You know? Just like.
So, how much is
He's like, I haven't even told you the price yet, Nick.
He's just already in my heart.
Now he's Southern, yeah.
Southern man named Tyrone Biggums.
Tyrone Biggums. I didn't say anything about what he looks like, but we all know what he looks like. And, so he's curled up. He's curled up on your lap in your arms. You're like stroking his locks. He's got like those like black guy braids.
You just gave it away, dude.
Well, I didn't say he was a black guy, but he's like got the black guy like the hipster black guy, you know, with like the long braid, like where he's trying to look like a white guy almost, but he's like styling it like a white guy, but it's like, you know, it's just braided
where
hair.
It's like silken.
Yeah, you're like running your fingers through it.
And this is pre-offer. He's already. Okay.
You guys are just getting close.
Yeah. All right. We're getting to know each other a little bit better.
Yeah. He's like rubbing his face on your chest, you know, just.
Just on my chest hair, dude. Just
he's like scratching you. He's just like scratching your chest with his beard, just like giggling, just like. And you're like, damn, this boy kind of cute. You're like, oh shit, Tyrone, you might be my boy.
All right, so this one seems like he wouldn't even need to offer me.
Yeah, so at this point, you're just kind of falling in love with him. Yeah. So he doesn't offer you anything. He just says, I'm gonna fuck you, bro. No. So as you guys are forming this relationship, he's like, even though I love you, Nick, I'm still gonna pay you for this. Because it's an indecent proposal, and I'm aware of this, you know? It's not decent in any way.
Right.
Even though you still don't know what he's packing, right? But...
a rocket, I bet.
He pulls out his wallet, and he's got his checkbook in there. And he's still rubbing his face on you, but he's like, give me a second here, Nick. He's like trying to pull it out. He's got like really tight jeans on, but he's like still trying to do it.
He's got it like at that weird angle where the pocket crease is like on his hip.
But
so
dude,
he can't, like,
he writes a check for $50,000.
Absolutely not.
Nick, you're in love with this man.
All right. I'm in love with this man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Tyrone are just all cuddled up, and he gives you a check for $50,000. He's like, so how about tonight I give it to you?
It probably wouldn't clear if it's only $50,000. You know?
Yeah. Well, Tyrone, he like struck it big in like the crypto.
Crypto.
He was a really big Doge investor and got out on top. Did you get out on GME when you should have?
Of course not. What do you mean?
God damn, Nick. He could have.
No.
He could have.
So could you have?
Oh, no, I did so long ago. I didn't hodl. I let go. I think I sold at a loss. I was like, oh, damn, I lost this one.
I'm still green.
I'm out of it. I wasn't green when I sold. It wasn't green at all. I'm really green on Helmet though. That's good. That's something that's good. But
that was like an actual investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only smart one.
Yeah. I've got several that are doing way better than the gamble. The gamble.
Nick's got his own gambles. What are you investing in, Nick? You want to tell people your secrets?
I'm not giving financial advice to these.
Well, Nick's not a financial advisor. Let's get that out of the way first of all.
No.
He anything say.
It's all random.
Anything you say will be used against you or something like that.
In a court of law.
Yeah. So anyway, go on. Is there any like top thing that you like a big fan of? Like, what's your top one that
Probably
you like love?
ADMA Biologics.
What is it?
ADMA Biologics.
What's the symbol?
ADMA.
ADMA?
Yeah.
Disgusting. What the fuck do they do?
Pharmaceuticals.
They just make pills and shit like Merck?
Yeah,
you still Merck stock?
Yeah.
That's just, it's not even good.
It's pretty good.
It's not, I don't even know. Mine's
They give you dividends too.
Do they?
Do you not know about dividends, you fool?
No, I know. That's just with fucking a different. That's not with what I use. It's with
it's like Merrill Lynch.
Raymond James. Oh. No, I don't even use Merrill Lynch. I think ours were different brokers for some reason.
Yeah, they definitely are. Because mine is still the same one. I don't know.
Yeah, mine is too. But it's Raymond James is what it is. What is that? It's like one guy, but they have an app, you know. But that's where all my shit for that is, and I'm just like, oh, I can't touch this unless I fucking like call them and like talk to someone. But it's mine.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I just emailed them. I was like, I don't feel like it. And then I had to schedule a call like through the email. I was like,
so it's exactly the same thing as what I had to do too. Yeah, all that bullshit. But did you get it like so you could do stuff with it?
No, I'd have to call them again to set up online managing, and I'm like, ugh.
I think I just like added my bank, and I'm like, whenever the dividends pile up, I'm just gonna scoop it off the table into my bag.
Just reinvesting.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what they do automatically because they have people managing it.
I would hope so.
Yeah, but who knows, dude? I don't know anything about finances. Not shit.
I just keep stuffing money in different accounts.
You do?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I've got many spread out.
Just many different accounts. Do you have a savings account, or do you just use everything else, like IRA and shit?
I have a 401k, savings account, computer share account.
What is it?
Computer share? That's just like a stock market thing. Yeah.
Computer share. I don't even know what the hell that is.
Like direct registered stock.
I don't even know what that means.
It's bought like not through a broker. The shares are registered directly to you instead of to the broker, and then you just have it through the broker.
That sounds better.
Yeah. But it takes longer to sell.
What if you're just holding, though?
It's pretty good. That's what I did with it. And I've also got bonds.
Wish I knew anything about this. Why don't they teach this in school? That'd be something good.
Because they want you to stay poor. No. So you can keep working and not thinking about it.
Well,
obviously.
That's what we do. That's what we do for the most part. So.
Yeah. No, it's coincidence.
Is it?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm about to just try to look for economics classes at the fucking Columbus Community College. I'm sure they got something.
I haven't taken an economics class since high school.
Oh, there's probably shit on YouTube, honestly.
Yeah, oh yeah, probably, almost certainly.
I don't know any of the things that go on in my stock app. Any of the stop loss, what profit stop. What do all these words mean?
Oh, stop loss is if it goes down, prevents you from losing a shitload of money. You can set it to where you're only taking a 20% loss instead of it just keeping going down and you're not touching it. It just keeps going down and down and down.
But why wouldn't it just automatically do that? You have to set that for each one. Yeah, I guess. Okay.
It's just what investing.
But if you just let it sit there, and it will just keep going down if you don't do that for the stock.
Yeah, or it could go back up and then you'll be fine. Huh. But the stop loss is for options usually, mostly, and don't touch options.
What the fuck are options?
Don't forget I said the word. Forget
what even are they?
No, it is the right, not the obligation, to purchase 100 shares of stock at a given price.
The what?
The right, but not the obligation to purchase 100 shares of a stock at a set price.
What does that mean?
You don't need to know, dude. No.
Why not?
Because if you're
not going to do it.
This.
What?
You're going to be like, I can do this, and then you're going to
Am I going to be like, I can do this?
Yeah, it's super easy. Super easy to do, and then you lose $1,000.
Oh, there's no way I'm going to invest that much money. Fuck that.
Oh, well then.
That's just sitting.
Well then options are not a non-factor then.
Yeah. What are they?
I just told you, you fool. It's the right, but not the obligation. You can buy it for a strike price, which is whatever price you think that it will be, at least. And then
you can lowball it.
Paid. Well, no, because people have to be selling it.
Huh.
It's a whole thing. But this isn't a financial thing.
I just don't understand it.
I mean, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it.
Yeah. There's probably financial things you get videos.
Yeah, I read options trading for dummies.
You have the book?
What, PDF?
Oh, sure.
You just Google it. You could find it and read it. Yeah.
Google
Internet,
PDF.
Man.
You can find anything.
Yeah.
You just know what to search for. Yeah. Some things aren't legal, particularly, but that's all.
What are you illegally searching?
It's all vague. Who knows, really? Free movie HD, is that illegal?
Technically.
Free movie online HD? Just because I know what words to put in?
I just searched the name of the movie, full online free.
HD.
You don't even need HD anymore these days.
Well, I'd do it just to make sure it's not the worst quality ever. But
I mean,
it's just keywords. I'm not
it's
putting
the
it
top
out
result
there.
on Google. How does that make me the bad guy?
Well, I think that's why there's been no crimes put against us for it. I feel like most people probably do that if they're aware of it.
Visiting a page that exists on the internet.
I mean, truly, that's all we're doing. So, I mean, I guess people could say that about, not so nice shit too. Oh, I'm just visiting this page on the dark web, dude. What's wrong with that? I'm just visiting it.
That's not Google, though.
I'm just visiting it, dude. I'm not even. I just happened to click on that link. What do you mean?
Well, that would be very different than anything on Google. Like anything you can find on Google, I think.
Yeah, sir, we found several thousand files on your computer that were already downloaded
onto the hard drive.
Dude, you have no evidence. Sir.
We have mountains of evidence.
Sir, I want you to look at the screen. Here you can see thousands of files. That happened to someone, I'm sure.
More than someone. Yeah. It's kind of
tragic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what happens sometimes when you're in law enforcement.
Yeah.
That's why I would never do it. I would never do that to myself.
We got one of our own in the force. But other than that, Ossifer Pig. He's the only one we can trust, though.
Not even.
We know he'll put his neck on someone if he needs to.
He's also not afraid to
pull the old pistola. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, remember I got this, guys.
TCOB.
Yep. Let's spin that on the table. See what happens.
Just lightly put it down.
You got the mag in there still? Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Safety off? Yeah.
Always off.
Let's spin that by the trigger. Yep. All right. Give it a good spin. Really just put the pressure on.
He played Russian roulette with an M9.
I'm first. Dude, you play anything with a semi-automatic, I mean, unless it's not loaded at all.
That's not Cole's way.
Not Cole's way. Cole just put one bullet in there in the M9 and be like, I know where I'm going.
Someone's dying today, baby.
No, Cole. Dude, I would dive at a gun if Cole was going to shoot himself as a joke for us. And I know he would. And I would dive to get the gun away.
He'd giggle. He'd be like, you guys will get it.
Dude, this will be funny in the end. Once I've reached the other side, this will be funny. He's just watching himself as a spirit.
As a spirit.
Yeah. just and all of us just surrounding him, just holy fuck.
He's just laughing.
He's just dude, I knew this would be funny.
Got you guys.
You fucking fags. Dude, that'd be such a big get on us if he did that.
Dude, he would have got us so good.
I wouldn't even be mad, honestly.
I'd be so mad.
I'd be like, Cole, dude, you got me.
I don't think that's accurate.
That's so good. Just be hitting him. Thinking he's joking.
Get up, dude.
Thinking he's joking, but he's just yeah.
Nice prank. Stop,
dude. Cole, you're so good.
His blood. He's
yeah. It's just so obvious. It's Cole, dude. You are the king.
How did you get the makeup to look like that?
Dude, he's acting, just pushing him around. Dude, your acting has gotten so good. Morbid humor. Cole's alive, by the way, guys. So don't even.
And married.
Yeah, don't even press. He's
probably
got some
happy
kids.
As fuck.
I'm sure he's probably got kids of his
Family
own
life.
now. Isn't that crazy? Kids of his own.
I mean, Evan has a kid of his own.
Isn't that weird?
It's wild.
I think that's weird. That your friend has a kid.
He's 2 years younger than me.
Wait, Evan's 2 years younger than you?
Uh-huh.
So, he's kind of a normal age to have a kid, I guess.
Well, conventionally.
25. Yeah. Eventually, right. In today's day and age, stupidly young.
Yeah.
Insanely young.
People at 25 live at home with their parents still.
Do they?
I would imagine. I don't know.
I don't know. I wouldn't hang out with somebody it was to live down with their parents, but that's just me. I have standards for the people in my life, I guess.
Do
you? As long as they don't live with their parents, that's my standard.
That's a good standard.
It's a low bar.
That's a good standard.
It's a low bar, but you got to meet it. That's my only stipulation. You have to meet it. It's a low bar.
I mean, at 25, come on. Come on.
Well, is that the cutoff? What's like the cutoff before it's like, what do you, hey, dude.
Like,
you're still at home?
30, probably. It's like,
really? You think I would still be okay with if I was living at home with mom?
No.
For another year?
I would have definitely killed myself. Yeah, no.
Well, it's just...
But like for other people,
it's just constant. No. Just yeah. You don't have to always be fucking, but she is always fucking. Hi, mom. That's why we don't live with her. It just is what it is. We're different people.
Yeah.
She's also not really watching this because she doesn't know this exists. At least at this point.
Better than
as of now, as of Tuesday, May 21st.
Well, I mean, she's definitely asleep.
Well, right this second she's sleeping. Yeah. Well, she drank herself into a coma about 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
Or less.
No, more than that. Like
5.
Yeah,
it's almost
5
3.
or 6
Probably about 5
ago.
or 6. Yeah. It's just slumped. Yeah.
Why am I still spinning?
I just stop. Man, spinning is not fun. I get it. But you
gotta level it off with another drink.
You don't have to do it to yourself.
I mean,
it is what it is. I'm not a coach.
I got the alcohol bug out of me.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, you had it. You had the bug.
I've had all kinds of bugs.
Nick has had.
I love mind altering substances.
Nick's had the old perky bug.
Oh man,
you've had. Did you have an Addy bug?
Oh,
you had an Addy bug.
You have an Addy bug for life. Like.
Well, I mean,
all kinds of bugs.
If you have access to the Addy, then
well, they'll get used. They'll get used. Don't you?
I remember when you did have them, and I was like, dude, all right. We would be productive.
They're great. Yeah, I mean, like they're amazing. They're so good. You'll ruin your life.
Yeah. Well, it's meth. It's methamphetamine.
It's a molecule off, but basically, yeah, you're getting.
You're
getting cranked.
I would say you're getting tuned up like something's like it's the same. Oh, hello. But I mean,
it'll perk you up.
Yeah,
not like Perkies. Those will mellow you out.
Well, I never got into Perkies because they always made me throw up. But I would always eat them on nothing in me.
What about Molly?
I never took Molly.
No. Molly's pretty good.
I like how you do that. No.
Like I've done.
Dude, I'm already happy. I don't need to be like coming. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Molly gave me like a lot of energy.
Gives you energy?
Well, I don't know if that's like the intended effect.
Like what Addy almost does, where it's like, I just need to get something done.
It's different kinds of energy, right? Like, when I was on Molly, I was, like, doing push-ups, like, repeatedly and shit. On Adderall, it's like...
So, like, energized is what you were feeling on Molly, rather than twitchy.
Yeah.
I get that. And then perks, you just melt?
Well, I mean, it depends on how many you take. Like, if you just take, like, one,
are there different sizes?
More back pain for your boy.
What, do you have back pain?
Yeah, dude. I've had back pain for years.
Huh.
And then my knees aren't so good because, catcher for, like, ever.
Yeah. Well, and, you never trained for that. It was just
you
can't.
You can't strengthen your knees.
Well, squats is the only thing you can do, really.
Well, that's like quads. Those are fine.
Well,
those are strong.
It works out all that.
It's like,
squats doesn't
it's the
just
cartilage.
do quads. Yeah, squats work out all those tendons.
Well, it's not the tendon; it's the cartilage breaking down, like in the kneecap from.
Well, you're strengthening everything, is what I'm saying, and that would
that's only
ideally
muscles.
relieve some of the pain if you have the stronger muscles to support it. Because I had a lot of knee pain like a few months ago, but it's not been as bad for me since I've been doing my squats. With my nice butt now.
That's very different than
my plump ass
damage from holding it.
I guess so, but you want to get surgery?
No, absolutely not. They don't hurt yet as much. They just pop all the time.
Mine do too. Maybe that's just a perk, of our bodies.
That's not a perk. That's like
a pro.
That's like a minus.
A strength.
It's a debuff. That's a nerf.
A debuff. That's what it is. You know, something to bring you down a peg so you weren't on the same level as most people. Nope.
You just
gotta try a little bit harder if you want to be up there. Yeah, you gotta try a little bit harder. You want to be up to normal people? Gotta try a little bit harder.
Well, I'm better than normal people.
With your cracking knee, yeah.
You crack their knee.
Yeah, you have to.
Show that they're like, oh, that hurts. Yeah.
Yeah, you see this? Your legs like dangling, you know? You're like, dude, I'm still moving somehow. You know, you're like skipping along.
Feeling no pain, Jimmy.
Feel no pain, Jimmy. Yeah, right. Dude, that's such a good show. That's such a good high show to watch.
You should watch that show. Like an hour's worth.
What, for like the bonus?
Yeah.
That'd be funny. I would have to like look it up and find it bootlegged, which isn't a problem. It's just a fact. Because, you know, I don't have Netflix.
No.
But
no.
Do you know what season when Ricky burned down the Rays? Is that season 2? I think season 2 or 3.
I haven't watched that show in years. I don't know.
It's just so funny. Just Ray just living out of the burned down trailer. Just living out of it. He's just like it's normal. Ricky passed out in the driveway. Like it's normal.
Talking about ravioli.
Ravioli. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what episode that
ravioli line is. That killed me. It still kills me.
It still kills. I mean, it's stellar. It's stellar. I was thinking, what?
Not knowing it was coming the first time, dude.
Yeah.
So good.
Ravioli.
Pure confusion.
Well, that's Julian that says it, right?
Yeah. Coming in my trailer, eating all my ravioli. He's like, ravioli? Like, what do you do? What? Just has no idea what he's talking about.
Just so authentic. That's why that show's so good, dude, because it's just shit like that where it's like, he did not know he was going to say that, but was that written?
Who knows?
I don't know. It's like, but it feels like he wasn't expecting it. He's just ravioli. What do you fucking mean?
Yeah, like he might have just been like told like, hey, Ray's gonna come and grab you.
Yeah,
just go with it.
Yeah, I would believe that Ray would just say some shit, and you would just have to just be like, what?
Just all he can comprehend is ravioli.
Yeah.
What?
Where are you going with this? Way of the road?
He's like completely asleep. Just.
That's a great show. Apparently Ricky has a new show that he's doing. Did you hear about that?
No.
I don't know what it's called. It has some like really basic ass name, but it's I mean, obviously it's a Canadian show. But he's just a main character in it, and it looks like it's some higher budget thing. You know? Nicer than Trevor Boys at least.
Well, I mean that was intentionally like shitty quality.
Yeah. But nobody does anything like that for artistic purposes anymore. It's just it always has to be nice.
Yeah, HD is standard now.
Well, I mean, that's how I search my, grifted movies, so I get it.
I don't even. They're still at like 4K. Like,
see, the thing with that is it's just streaming it. The buffering is just too painful, and I just don't want to do it. If
it effort buffers, I just switch to the mirror.
Yeah, I was about to say, if the movie stops at all, I immediately get furious.
Yeah,
and because I'm watching a movie. Why did it stop?
I have internet.
I didn't hit pause, and you just see the little. And the worst is when it starts playing again, and then literally a second later, just stops again. It's like, hey, how about you just fucking just wait until you can just play yourself normally, right? We don't have the technology for that yet. I thought we did.
I mean,
YouTube does pretty well.
It's
not
fine.
A lot of buffering.
No, never.
These fucking jank ass sites that I get for free. What the fuck, dude? Why they can't load worth shit?
I mean, I've had very few issues loading on my end. Like it doesn't seem to do that anymore for me.
On your computer?
Yeah.
Okay, so it might just be Wi-Fi because it's always just when I'm on my MacBook, just using the Wi-Fi, this shit just buffers. Where I'm just like,
Yeah, like I don't even use the Wi-Fi on my phone. I just use 4G. I'm just like,
You don't even use the Wi-Fi? Is that bad?
I mean, like if I'm out on the balcony, it takes forever to load shit on the Wi-Fi, and in my room,
what?
It's fine.
Out there?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's literally right there.
Uh-huh.
It's not. It's like barely 30 feet, maybe.
It's not far distance. And there's like a glass door there.
It's not even a real door. There's one real door in the way.
Yeah. And you would think that like a signal would transfer through that fine.
Yes, I would.
But apparently it's like an iron
the barrier?
curtain.
That's the barrier, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Wow.
More solid than the walls.
I mean, the walls, they're solid enough. I mean, I wouldn't say they're rock solid.
Solid as a rock.
I mean, this place is what it is, you know. I was looking at more places that you could vacation in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't finalize anything though. What like I'm not saying this year or next year or anything, but like what month period, like when would you want to go like on vacation? When do you think you would be able to? Or like when would you want to go to Washington? Like during the summer?
Like
probably
September.
Not the winter. Wow.
Like September.
Like in the fall?
Yeah.
But not the winter.
No, probably not. I think the winter would be cold as fuck.
It would probably suck in the winter. I can't imagine Washington in the winter. I mean, it rains so much there. I can imagine it probably snows like a motherfucker there as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I bet it gets real bad.
Yeah, I mean, feet of snow is what I'm picturing.
Yeah, like not inches.
No,
like feet.
With like roads that you aren't driving on it, or you shouldn't.
You can't even find your car.
Yeah, right. Or it's like you open the front door and it's just a wall, and you're just like,
I'm staying home today.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. Why would I even bother with this?
You wouldn't.
Like,
you'd say, "Fuck today. We'll come back tomorrow and try again."
I've always wanted to see, like, in those situations, like the aerial view of that, because I feel like it would almost just look like a blanket of snow.
I mean, it would look amazing, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But having to actually try and experience it, like go out into it, and like do anything, fuck that, fuck that.
Yeah,
I want to see it from a distance, like from my nice warm, hopefully,
like with a fire.
Yeah. Hopefully, electricity is still flowing,
hot air blowing on you.
Yeah, like not even feeling it, like seeing it from a nice distance. Like poverty. You want to see it from a distance. You don't
like the homeless.
Yeah, you don't want to experience that. Yeah. Like that's just awful.
It's horrible.
But you can kind of watch it.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, but look at it.
I don't even want to look at them. Like I'll throw stuff at them.
Well, you got to get them out of here.
Like water balloons full of like Chardonnay. I'll just bean them in the head with that.
That way they get a little taste.
Just a sip of it.
Not even
a sip. Just a taste.
Not even a full.
What a horrible thing to do to another human being. I mean, yeah, it is. But sometimes you just got to give someone what you feel like they deserve.
Taste of the high life.
Not what they deserve, but what you feel. Right. That's the rest of it, right? Hey, how you like it? Taste of the good life, you sack of shit, man. That's
just totally annihilating it.
Yeah, I was going to say that's as bad as it gets. I think I don't know how much more you can tear someone down, and fuck your mother.
Well, yeah, that would do it. That would probably.
That's a good +1 to anything, And your mom's a whore.
At that point, like as they're driving away in the limo, what do you do as a homeless guy? Like you might want to murder this man and keep the vendetta for life, but there's no way you could like catch him.
No,
he's gone. He got away with it.
Look at him. Yeah, it's like OJ.
Like how do you think that the homeless person would respond to such a situation?
They wouldn't. They would just stare at you and just be like.
Not even surprised anymore.
I'd be like, you're not even alive anymore. Isn't that sad? You just turn into like, almost like I don't want to say like a rodent, but it's like
a rat.
Yeah, yeah. Or it's like, I don't know. You're not really contributing to anybody or yourself clearly. And it's just what are you doing? What's going on?
That's subsisting. That's what rats do.
What's going on?
Vermin.
It's almost like that's what they're doing. Just like scurrying into like
they recycle
corner.
Like the higher ups trash essentially.
Is kind of gross.
By pilfering there. Well,
it's
filthy. It's homelessness.
Man, I will
probably rife with disease.
Yeah, I mean, I hope I am never in this situation.
If I was to be in that situation, I would hope I'd have at least enough money for a gun and one bullet.
Oh yeah, or just
just throw me in the trash. Yeah. Like at that point,
at that point, you would just need like a ticket.
Done. I don't want to be homeless.
The top of like the Empire State, like just give me, just give me one of those. One please, one way,
Thank you.
Way. Thank you. Yep, just the one and one.
Good day.
I don't need the down one.
Nope. Give it to you.
It doesn't. It's not just. It's just. You go up and you go down. It's not just one way.
You go down way faster than you go up.
You're just like telling her that. You're like you go down way faster than you go up. You take my way.
Just wide-eyed.
Yeah. If you take my way, you don't. You like fall. Like,
do you understand? It's one way.
You're like grabbing her. Do you get it? I'm going down the fast way. And she's just like,
like it takes a special kind of person to be homeless. I don't have that. I can't. No. End me.
Well, the special kind of person that's homeless, it's like,
probably just like that.
Yeah. You think they think that they're the kind of person that can be that kind of homeless? Do you think they think that they would be that person?
Well, regardless, they are.
I'm always just like, what was the event that happened that brought this about?
I would think it's many events in rapid succession.
Yeah, but I feel like I agree, but I feel like there's also just got to be what was like the catalyst,
the breaking point.
Yeah, what was like
the thing?
What was the nucleus of this? What was the hard candy, or the hard like cookie center of
the gooey center of the hard candy?
Yeah, the crunchy. Yeah, what made you break?
Nothing good,
right?
For sure. No one who like has
someone died.
Well, someone close. Someone killed someone. Someone
murder.
Yeah. Kidnapping, maybe.
You're going a different direction. Kidnapping, yeah.
Kidnapping, murder. You it happens.
Murder, kidnapping. He's going the OJ route. I'm thinking more
the
like
escape.
Escape. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
The Ford Escape. It was OJ's car. Move past it.
Was
Doesn't matter.
Oh, that's good then. Oh, the Ford Escape. That's a horrible car, but
not for him.
Not for him.
Reliable.
if you're talking about something that starts when you want it to, you know what I'm saying? Something that goes when you press the gas.
It'll get you where you need to go.
It'll get you away from a scene quickly, It'll get you away when you need to get away, right? Holy fuck.
I bet a homeless person wish they had an escape.
I mean,
that's probably why they do drugs.
I get it. Honestly, it makes sense. Wouldn't you, if you were literally living on the street and you have no other option? What the fuck? How are you going to be happy if you're in this situation if you don't do drugs?
I would OD on the drugs. I wouldn't be able
you wouldn't
to
have enough
just
money.
have enough to do the drugs.
You wouldn't have enough money to overdose. So how would you live on the street then?
I would scrounge up enough money or mug someone to get the money.
So you resort to robbery.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, with like a shard of glass.
People do that.
Yeah.
You've seen the Always Sunny episode?
Yep, it works.
Empty your pockets.
It works so easily.
Especially if you're already tuned up.
Yeah.
They believe that you'll do something.
You gotta get a little bit in you to get going.
That way they believe.
And I believe.
Oh, you're unpredictable.
Yeah.
You could.
Anything could happen.
Stab me. Yeah.
Even if you give me the money.
There almost is no way out of this.
Yeah. Like.
There's really nothing you can do.
Speed this process. Yeah, there's really nothing you can do.
The thunder's making this more sinister than it should be. The lightning, the storm. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if I was homeless, all bets are off.
Well, I feel like you'd have to mess a lot up, especially for us. There's a lot.
It would take effort.
It couldn't just be one thing. It would have to be, like a dedicated. Like an effort, like you put.
Yeah, and at that
focus.
point, like I would see the downward trend, and I would just buy a gun.
as soon as it starts to go down, nope. Yeah, even if it was just like, I
see where this is going.
Even if it was just like, you know, you're doing one of those. Doing one of those. Just tricked you.
It goes like, whoop.
Yeah. Just like, whoops.
Gotcha.
Oops. Oh.
Bamboozled you a bit.
It just candled on you. The old GME.
It'll work. It'll work. Early, not wrong.
What'll work?
Who knows?
Well, you know what Tim Dillon always said about his solution for the homeless, right?
Euthanize them?
Well, that was his first one, but his more creative one was just put them in a pot. Just chuck them in a pot, you know?
One big, like, soup?
Yeah. If they start acting up, put them in the pot. I think he
feed the others.
I think he got the episode removed from YouTube for a minute or something for that. But I think it might be a bonus episode, like a Patreon only. He's just talking about putting people in a pot, the homeless specifically, because, you know, what are you gonna do with them except just, I mean, not even make a soup, but make a soup, but I mean, not a soup people are eating.
Toss them in the soup.
It's just, yeah, a people soup.
That way they feed the others, and also serve as a warning.
For the other homeless, hey, you act up, you're gonna get tossed in the soup. You want to get tossed in the soup? These guys didn't want to get tossed in the soup, and they're tossed in the soup. You're like them. You're like these guys.
You ate them. We'll eat you the same.
So in your story, they're still feeding the soup to the people.
Yeah, it's recycling.
This is more like, I was gonna say
survival.
I was gonna say like the Wendy's chili, but they do serve that to people. You know. And on that, thank you for listening to episode 7 of Brother Brother, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Alex and Nick Urbanski. Join us next week for episode 8. Thank you very much, and good night.
Bye.